Alright guys, so we're playing some Kayle top lane into a Garen, and today I'm going to teach you guys exactly on how you can carry with Kayle top lane. So again, this game we're playing as a Garen. What we have is a lethal tempo, triumph, alacrity, a last stand, a bone plating, and then also unflinching. Also what we have here, very important, we got a Doran string because this matchup is not really a matchup where we get poked or anything like that. Actually a very easy matchup. And then we also of course have TP as well as Flash. Now, this matchup, pretty much what it comes down to, like something that I guess I suppose that everyone knows at this point now, is that Kayle is a like hyper scaling champion, right? I think we can all agree on this. Like, but I have to explain that. Now, here comes the catch. Kayle is actually a champion that you can carry with even in the pre-6, and I'm gonna try to show you guys what I mean here. So, it all depends on the mistakes of your opponent. If you're into the right matchup and they make like one mistake, you can actually win the pre-6. It's, you might be playing a weak champion in the pre-6, but you can definitely win it. I hope I can show you guys. If not, then we have to play the scaling game for level 6 and then we beat him. So either we beat him pre-6 or we beat him after level 6. And after level 6 is guaranteed to make me win, because then I can kite him down for sure. Garen is a champ which is super weak to getting kited down on. So pretty much any champion that has like some kind of movement speed in one way or another, and can kite at the same time, is a champion that beats Garen very hard. So knowing that, we can play the scaling game, but also we can beat him very easily. And there's a lot of matchups that work the exact same way, right? Might surprise you, but Kayle actually has a lot of good matchups. Alright. Also, I just want to throw this out there. I've been very sick the last few days. I've had a very bad fever. My upload has been very not consistent anymore. And this pretty much, well, explains why. I was 39.8 degrees yesterday evening, and even right now as I'm making this video I'm having a fever, but I'm gonna do the best I can to be here for you guys. So let's see. Alright, this guy plays it kind of smart. Unfortunately no way for me to go for an early fight against him. So you have to play this a little bit careful. Okay, not too bad for me. Because here comes the catch. The lower HP your opponent's gonna be, the more damage your E is going to do. So that means if you go for like a small trade and you happen to lose it on Kayle, that does mean that your next E is gonna do more damage. And that's going to allow you to make an easier comeback in the lane. And actually being able to beat him in the pre-6. So it's okay if you take some damage from Kayle. As long as you... Oh, I missed that one. As long as you are able to like spam heal him afterwards, then it's going to be worth it. Nice try. We're staying in this like safe position where Garen is like unable to all in me. As long as we stay here, you will never be able to fight me. You see what I'm doing here? You can kind of see that Garen is already panicking because he doesn't get me down at all. And that's something you want to avoid when you're playing against the Kayle. Like, you need to win against Kayle early on, otherwise your game is going to be messed up. Okay. Now we got that level 6, so now we started winning. All I have to do is just buy an item now, and that's it. Staying max range, not taking any damage, and then we got him. One of the best tips I can give you for Kayle is that you should never cast your E too early in a fight, because the lower HP your target is, the more damage it does. Okay, let's go back. Alright, so now we're going to be going for the first item. We're going to be looking into going for Berserker's Greaves. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. Now I'm going to TP this one. Unfortunately, I got no choice, because he's shoving the lane out. I'm going to see if I can hold it though, but I don't think I can. Okay, I can hold it. That's nice. That's really good. If you hold the wave like this in this position, then Garen is going to be unable to fight me again, because I'm in a safe position, right? If he tries to walk up to me, I can stay on the tower and kite him down. And then afterwards I can slow him and continue kiting. Plus, I'm in a position now where I can stack the wave up and make myself stronger. You see what I'm talking about? And now we cut him down. There you go. Now I start shuffling, because obviously, as you can see, we've already got him down very low, and we got a massive wave already. I'm gonna make sure we shove this now. Because this guy... Oh, he does have TP, though. Okay. That's really good to know. We immediately start shoving again. And T-step. Guys, there are a lot of matchups that work like this. So, there's a huge misconception with people like talking about Kayle. A lot of people say that Kayle is just a late game champion, and that's pretty much all she can do. But that's not what she is, if that makes sense. Kayle is a champion that actually wins lane phase quite a lot. There's a lot of matchups that work this way. It might surprise you. Yeah, the pre-6 is probably really bad, but like right after right after you reach level 6 it's completely different, so let's go with this, and let's go with this. Let's see. But yeah, like, Kayle is definitely not what people say she is. Yeah, she's a really good late game champ, yeah. It's probably the reason why people play her anyway. But to me, like, it's not just a late game champion. Like, Kayle is actually a champ that I use to win the early game. A lot of times, it's very easy to win the early game. Because any champion that is ranged in top lane is considered to be a champ that wins lane. Because they're designed to win lane. Look, think about Kennen, for example. It's like ranged, right? Ranged champions take over top lane all the time. Of course, with a few exceptions when you're being counterpicked by like an Aurelia or something. Think about Quinn. Same example. Like, it's designed to win the lane because it's being ranged, right? There are even some rare picks now, like Lysandra, which is also ranged. Again, just designed to be a champ that pokes all day and win lane. There's Teemo, another example. Like, Teemo wins lane, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's kind of what you can think about when, you know, talking about Kayle, right? Like, you can see now, like, it's literally just like, we're just right-clicking at this point. Just kiting. That's all we're doing.
No human is perfect, but I am not human.
Oh, he can't fight me. I got my ultimate. There you go. Now we shove. We're getting ganked by Vi. I saw her pathing top lane. Yep. Told you. Alright, let's get back. Oh, I love how she's still trying. Okay. Let's go for... We sell that stuff, we go for this. Actually, let's also get... let's get a blue trinket. That's gonna be very helpful. Surprised that he's even getting the kill, to be honest. Alright. Interesting. I've been seeing a lot of Vi players lately. Like, in every game I play, I see a Vi. Let's see what's going on here. This guy's 2k HP already. He ran off that way, yeah. Aurelian Soul is a very broken champ at the moment. I've seen a lot of YouTube comments of people like asking me if I could play Aurelian Soul on top lane because he's so broken, but I'm still thinking about whether I should do it or not because the champ just seems to be a better design in mid lane than it would be in top lane. Because there will be a lot of top laners that can, well, crush it. I kind of doubt that Aurelian Soul top lane works. Nice. Okay. And that's a kill. Nice, we got turret. Now we take the wave, and then we go back.
Yes, yes. You can thank me later.
Okay. So now we're gonna be completing my Nashor's Tooth, and then afterwards we're gonna be going for a riftmaker. So pretty much the standard build, like you guys have probably seen me build this stuff quite a few times already. The thing is with Kayle, there's not really... You do have like alternative builds. You certainly do. Like you got Kraken Slayer as the alternative, so you're going like AD Kayle. But in general, like if you go AP Kayle, you're not really building other stuff. You're always going Nashor's Tooth because it's just the best. Riftmaker is just the best. Rabadon is just the best. Like there's not really a huge variety in builds, if that makes sense. Oh. Oh, I thought it was gonna cast R. But yeah, like you do have options on AP Kayle, like the rapid fire cannon, for example. That's something I tend to build sometimes, but it really depends. Got him. Who got it anyway? Oh, Auction did. Let's get it. I'm not really scared about anyone ganking my lane because I think I can 1 versus 2 anyway. So like even if Ezreal comes shows up in top lane, I don't think I am struggling. There you go. That's one of the reasons I go blue trinket. Let's go back. Now we're gonna go for Riftmaker, and then we start building Rabadons.
Your guilt was clear.
Nice. Yeah, this game is honestly, like, absolutely done. Because even if my teammates start feeding now, like, I am 7-0, they're playing a team comp that will never outscale me. They do have a Vi which can lock me with ultimate.
Wings of immortal flame.
But in general, like, it's not a team that I'm worried about, especially late game. So even if my teammates start feeding, I don't think it's gonna be a loss or anything. Because at least as long as I play consistently, there's nothing really that can go wrong.
The fallen will never rise again.
The thing is, like, what you gotta keep in mind is that teammates never play clean. Let's be honest, right? Teammates never play flawlessly. They never do. Especially, like, depending on your elo, if you're silver, they never play flawless. Even in diamonds, they never play flawless. Even in high elo, like challenger, they never play flawless. However, what you can do as a person is you can play flawless. You can play, you know, as long as you eliminate all the mistakes that you normally make, and you play it 10 out of 10 super clean, you're playing a champ like Kayle for the late game, there's not really much that can go wrong. Let's get it. Nice. Let's go back up here. Oh, whoops. I was not meant to show myself. There's someone here. Oh, they go for a surrender. Hey, either way, this is Kayle Toplane. I hope that this was a very informative video to you guys. Thanks so much for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.